Hi, everyone. I want you to meet a very special person. Beside me today is Dick Thunstedt, and I wanted Dick to share his story because he is part of a vanishing breed of World War II veterans. And on this Veterans Day, Dick, we want to just remember you as representative of all those who served in the military, both men and women, in all branches of the military, and just to reflect a little bit on your wartime experiences and how God sustained you during that time. And we're actually videotaping this in March with the idea of airing this in November. And the reason that I wanted to do this now is because anything can happen. And we know that none of us are going to live forever, and we want to make sure we got this. So wouldn't you say that's a good idea?
Yes, but we'll miss you, John.
I love this guy's spirit. Oh, Dick, you're precious. You're precious. Well, Dick served on a battleship. I should say
Heavy cruiser.
heavy cruiser in World War II. And Dick, why don't you share a little bit about your experience on that heavy cruiser?
I served in the Navy for 3.5 years, aboard a heavy cruiser for 2 years and 3 months. A heavy cruiser has 8-inch guns, and we were involved in many heavy battles.
Dick, what ship did you serve on?
The USS Salt Lake City, serving all over the Pacific Islands.
And your ship distinguished itself in certain ways. Tell us about that.
With the ship in the World War II covered more miles than any other ship in the Pacific Ocean. We shot more shells than any other ship, and we destroyed more Japanese ships than any other ship in the Navy.
And you told me before that you served in the longest naval battle of World War II.
That was the Battle of the Komodorskis, just off the coast of Russia. We were protecting the Aleutian Islands, and that battle went for 4.5 hours, ship to ship, firing about 9 miles apart. And they had us dead in the water for over 20 minutes. But we had demolished their guns, so they had hardly anything to shoot. But those guns, even the next morning, were so hot that you could have fried eggs on them.
Dick, tell us how your faith in Christ sustained you during those difficult days.
Well, you know, Pastor, I would sit there and read my Bible and pray, and there was not one Navy person that ever condemned me for doing this. Some would say, that's good, Dick. But you know, my faith kept me through all of this. But most of all, my mother and 5 other ladies met every Wednesday morning at our church and prayed for us boys. There was 12 of us, and every one of us came back safe and sound.
12 young men from your congregation.
Yes. But I would also want to give honor and thanks to all those that served back home, supplying us with all the things we needed, because without that, we could not have won the war.
Dick, thank you so much for your service, and not only to you, but to all of our military vets out there. Thanks to all of you for what you've done and what you've meant to our country. God bless you, Dick.
Thank you, Pastor.